Well, guys. Finally here. Championship match time. How you feeling tonight?
Because I believe it's the first championship match for both of us, so should be an interesting occasion.
It's actually pretty incredible to think some veteran players like yourself, both with previous team experience. Thomas was part of a club that was actually pretty good, and Matt carrying on the Titans legacy on teams. Didn't quite work out, but it's funny how it finally lined up the stars so you could actually play together, because since you guys are like IRL friends, and I think you might even live together, but finally you get to play together, and it has been a very successful ride so far. I'm completely hopeful that you guys can take care of business today. I'm sure Cody's gonna bring a lot of heat, make some fun about us. I don't know about Thomas missing a lot of round one questions, or maybe we can't do heal. Still,
it's hard to go heal against Mike and Jake. They're cool guys.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go eat their burger and get on with it. Good luck, man.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Rosario.
But I think that they can be champions if they stay with the same format and work together. I really do. I think this team is the next team's champion in this league.
Turns out we got ourselves a Nostradamus for our manager. And our first match predicted what's going to happen. And it's time to hold on to our belts. You know, winning the belt is one thing, defending it's another. I love this belt. I want to hold on to it. And I got my Uncle Cody and my brother Michael here to help me through this. This is not their first rodeo. It is for me. We'll see how this goes, but I'm feeling confident. You know, it's kind of fitting that the team named Second Reel we're playing is a rematch. You know, we played them before, and we're playing them again. So let's hope for the best. We've done it before. We can feel good. We're feeling good about this one.
Well, there's no secret. I don't like the Criterion Collection. I think they are quite bad. I like Nazario. I like Mike. I like Matt. Thomas annoys the piss out of me. And Jeremy and Sandy are completely useless as a team. Besides that point, listen, you will not leave this match tonight with the belts, and I'm sorry for that. But we do have a parting gift, since Multiplex screws you all the time because we don't like you guys, apparently. We have a parting gift. You'll be the #1 seed in the team's tournament, so you can run the entire gauntlet back to get to the concept to lose again. So that's the only thing that you'll be getting from this match is the first seed in the team's tournament. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, this message is more for just the whole of Warzone, is that a lot of teams want these belts, and I respect the hell out of that because we wanted them and we got them. But the things with dreams is, I also want to marry Alexandra Daddario. Some things just aren't going to happen, and the sooner you accept that, the happier your life. I've accepted I won't ever marry Alexandra Daddario, and I'm very happy. The sooner more teams accept that it will never happen. This is a pipe dream. The happier they can be playing trivia and just play for fun, because we're here to win. We're in the business of belts. I feel very confident that we can keep ours today.
Well, everybody, welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. This is it. This is the big one. This is the team championship match. So for that, I have upped my dosage of caffeine, so that is good. So that I am 100%.
So he will die on stream.
100%, Paul. It's Paul, everybody. It's concept versus Second Reel on the death of Paul. How do you feel about this match?
Yeah, so for this title defense, you brought on someone who doesn't really know anything about title defenses, but is excited to be here in the hosting chair nonetheless. I feel like I'm here with Boatman. My energy has to be upped at least. Not at all, because he's going to carry me through this, but it's fine. I'm here to host, and I'm excited to see these two teams duke it out.
Okay. Well, with that, let's just get started with it. So introducing first, coming in with a record of 5 wins, 1 defeat, representing the Criterion Collection. It is Matt, Casual Chaos Queller, and Thomas, the Truth Eames. And introducing second, coming in with a record of 5 wins, 1 defeat. It is Michael, the Golden God Campbell. 5 wins, 0 defeat. I'm an idiot. 5 wins, 0 defeats. It is Michael, the Golden God Campbell, and Jake, the Maestro Marangoni. 5 wins.
Kaleb with the early jinx.
So we're gonna get started here. Round one. You guys should know how this works by now. If you don't, get out. 8 questions, 8 categories, whiteboard round. Let's just get started with it. So your first question, category of comedy. In Coming to America, what actor makes a brief appearance as a man who tries to hold the McDowell's hostage? Have you ever tried to hold anyone hostage, Paul?
Yeah, I also wanted some Huggies, and I put a pantyhose over my head, but it was an unsuccessful robbery attempt, unfortunately. So what are you going to do?
The Huggies and whatever cash they had? 5,
Exactly.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Thomas. Pens down. We're going to start with Thomas.
It's a George Jefferson.
That's incorrect, Michael.
Samuel L. Jackson.
And Matt.
Not a fan of hamburger, Samuel L. Jackson.
And Jake.
Who the fuck is this asshole? Samuel L. Jackson.
That is correct. Both teams starting off, concept starting off with 2, second starting off with 1 as we move into our next question, Paul.
All right, and in the category of drama, Forrest Gump is a guest on the Dick Cavett Show along with what singer? Now, have you ever sung in your day, Boatman? You a big karaoke guy?
Define singing. Do you have to be good?
Does the glass break when you sing?
Something breaks. 5, 4,
Your heart. We got it.
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Matt.
James Brown.
Jake.
John Lennon.
Michael.
John Lennon.
And Thomas.
John Lennon.
That is correct.
Concept with the early 4-2 lead.
Moving to our next question, category of classic. Which King of England does Robert Shaw play in A Man for All Seasons? I consider myself a man for like 2 seasons. I think I'm made for like,
I think here in Hawaii we only have 1 season really, so I can't really qualify for this award.
Yeah.
First one.
Well,
Now, is this the one where Robert Shaw is hunting the shark? Is that the?
Do you need like the specific like title, like number?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it just the number you're after?
We're looking for the king.
No.
4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Jake.
King George the Fourth. I don't know.
And Michael.
Edward V.
And Thomas.
With Henry V. I don't know.
And Matt.
I also put Henry V.
Looking for
Close.
Henry VIII. Henry VIII.
Yes. Henry Sanchez the Eighth. And your next question in the category of recent releases.
Too soon.
Noah Jupe plays the younger version of Lucas Hedges' character in what movie? Now, Bowman, you look like you play the younger version of Kaleb Koho's character in Life.
That's funny because I'm like older than Koho by like a couple days.
Couple of decades?
Yeah, couple
Centuries?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're gonna start with Jake
Nothing.
and Matt
Honey Boy.
and Thomas
Honey Boy.
and Michael.
Fuck, I said mid-90s.
Honey Boy is correct. So second reel ties it up 4-4. As we move into the next question, biopics, and the question is simply, who directed Hoffa?
Has anyone ever called you a Hoffa in your time?
No, I don't
Just
know.
wait. It'll change your life.
Okay. Is this a reference to something I'm supposed to get?
You'll find out later in life.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're going to start with Thomas.
Sidney Lumet.
Michael.
Danny DeVito.
Matt.
Danny DeVito.
And Jake.
Danny DeVito.
Yep. Concept taking back the lead 6-5.
And your next question is in the category of 90s. What is the profession of Frank Pierce in Bringing Out the Dead?
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
I prefer Bringing in the Dead, the prequel to this film.
Oh, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're going to start with Thomas.
Mortician.
And
Medic.
Matt.
Ambulance driver / EMT.
And Michael.
Hope my Australian slang isn't. I said Ambo because that's what it's for sure.
Okay, Paul, what do you think we can accept here?
I think the ambo thing is correct if that's the way I understand the way that translates. Medic is tough because it's a paramedic specifically. Mm-hmm. I don't think we can give that to them because I think medic is more of like an on-site, like a team doctor or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Do we accept Matt's answer?
I would accept Matt's and Michael's.
Okay.
Personally.
Should just said ambulance driver.
Okay. Your next question comes.
Andy.
Yes, it's your question.
What kind of question? What kind of question? No, I was going to say, what kind of question is it? Is it something ultimate? Anyway, go.
Oh, wow. The penultimate question, the category musical. You'll find the song Carrying the Banner and Seize the Day in what musical?
Have you carried any banners before?
My arm.
Bruce, perhaps?
I don't have enough upper body strength to carry any banners. I need to lift more. 5.
Don't know how that's possible.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, I know. I'm so ripped, right? We're going to start with Matt.
Ragtime.
And Jake.
I don't know if this is a musical. 1776.
And Michael.
My Fair Lady.
And Thomas.
Cabaret.
All incorrect. Looking for Newsies. The Christian.
Oh, God, I almost put that.
Fucking cares.
Kevin Smet starring Newsies. And your final question in round 1 is in the category of animation. What is the name of the giant gingerbread man that the Muffin Man creates in Shrek 2?
Just to clarify, Paul, what's the score right now?
The score is Concept has 7, and I believe Second Reel has 6.
Okay,
that's what I have.
That's what I have. So we're good.
Now, do you know the Muffin Man? That's the question.
The one who lives on Drury Lane?
No, not that. That wrong one.
3, 2, 1. The one that lives in the back alley. We're going to start with Thomas.
The Monster Muffin.
And Michael.
Ginger.
And Jake.
Is it Mumbo?
And Matt.
I said the gingerbread monster.
It's Mongo.
Mongo.
Is the correct answer. So now that ends round 1. 7 to 6. 7 to 6. We'll be going to round 2. Round 2 can work like this. Team is going to get a chance to spin our lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they're stuck with it. You know the drill. 5 questions, 2 points to get it right, multiple choice, 1 point. Or if you get it wrong, other team gets a chance to steal. The categories on our wheel tonight are Frank Capra, comedies, movie release dates, spinner's choice, 90s action, animation, recent releases, Oscars, opponent's choice, and 2000s present sci-fi. So, Concept, you are in the lead. You want to spin first or defer?
Second.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
So we will put in second reel's manager. This is your spin, second reel.
How could you miss Mongo?
Lands on 90s action. You want to keep that or spin again?
I think you want to keep that.
Yeah, I think we'll keep
Yeah. Okay. We'll take
Keep
it.
going, guys.
Sticking with their strength. Okay, and Paul, do you want to give them their questions?
Yes. So, in the category of 90s action, gentlemen, your first question. Who plays the title character in The Rocketeer?
I think I know it, Thomas, if you want me to go.
Go for it.
Billy Campbell, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Cool.
And your next question in 90s action. In The Hunt for Red October, what is the name of the American ship captained by Scott Glenn?
Oh. Let's look at that.
And unless you get an idea, I'm going to have to go multiple choice.
5,
Multiple choice.
3.
and your multiple choice options are: is it A, the USS Remedy, B, the USS Dallas, C, the USS Canterval, or D, the USS Liberty?
I'm thinking 19.
That's where I was leaning to.
All right.
I said to go for it.
All right. A, final answer.
A, final answer is incorrect. Transitory steel concept.
I think it's Dallas. No, it's like a state.
Yeah, I think it is Dallas.
That's B, right?
Well, Dallas
Boy.
is a steal, just by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It is.
see.
I will put Dallas final answer.
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
Only way I know that, Sam Levine versus Bibiani first round tournament.
You don't have
Does
to
anyone
say-
know Jake watched the Schmodown? Next question in 90s action. What is the nickname of Dave Chappelle's character in Con Air?
Is it Wheels? No.
I don't think so.
And we need an answer in 5, 4,
Multiple choice.
3. Your multiple choice options, gentlemen. Is it A, 8-ball, B, hardball, C, highball, or D, pinball?
Ooh. I'm thinking either 39 or 24. I'm leaning towards 24.
Yeah, me too.
D, final answer.
D, pinball is correct for 1 point. And your next question in 90s action. In Point Break, Angelo asked Utah to get him 2 of what type of sandwich?
Meatball sandwich. Give me 2. Final answer.
We can take that. That's
Yeah,
correct.
that is
Meatball
correct.
sub,
It's
meatball sandwich.
yeah. It was sandwich.
And your last question in 90s action. Who directed Air Force One?
Wolfgang Peterson. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. Coming out of that round with a pretty strong round. Concept with that 1-point steal as we move on to their spin.
13-8 is what I have.
Yes, I have the same.
Okay. And I will bring the wheel back up.
Let's bring a manager in as well.
Yep. This is your spin. And it lands on Spinner's Choice.
Okay. Release dates. Do exactly what we did last time against second row. All right.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, okay, we'll do release dates.
Okay. Cody out. I'll give you your questions and movie release dates. First question. The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, limped into theaters in what year?
13.
2013. Yeah. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Kevin Zegers is now. Fun fact.
Your next question. What year was Prizzy's Honor released?
Prince's Honor. 85.
Yeah.
85. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your next question, category movie release dates. How many years after the original was the Nicolas Cage remake of Wicker Man released?
So 73 to 2006.
Yeah. So
33.
33 years. Yeah, you go for it.
33 final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Keep getting these bloody how many years?
I mean, you got the Jungle Book one.
All right. What year was Sergeant York released?
Is it like
It's so it's either 40s, 50s. I think it's like late 40s, early 50s. It's safe to go in multiple on this one.
I think it is. I have an idea. But
3.
we're multiple
Okay.
choice.
Multiple.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, 1938, B, 1939, C, 1940, D, 1941.
Okay, so it's kind of off.
Is it 38?
I'm thinking 38. Think about it. Just, yeah.
1938, final answer.
That is incorrect. Second reel for the 1 point steal.
Can we get those options again?
Yes, your multiple choice options are A, 1938, B, 1939, C, 1940, D, 1941.
Which way you want to go, Thomas?
39.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Looking for 1941. Okay. Your final question concept. And if I'm not mistaken, Paul, what's the score right now?
It's 14-13, I believe. Concept
Yep,
is
that's what I have.
point lead. Yeah.
14-13. Okay. Your final question in the category concept. Best in Show was released in what year?
2000.
2000? Yeah. I was between 2009 and 9, but I'm pretty sure it's 2000.
We'll just wait a second.
Yeah. Christopher guessed.
Yeah. 2000, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Nice.
So now concept is
Round for concept.
16-13. Now we're going to get into round 3. Round 3 is our newest round. Round 3 is what we call our study session round. Each put 2 movies on the wheel. And not on the wheel, sorry. 2 movies on the board. And we will ask a question from each of those movies. This will be a whiteboard round only. 1 point per person. Teams cannot confer. This is individual. So I will give you your first question if everyone is ready, gentlemen.
Should we know the movies first? Just for
Oh, yeah. I'll give the audience the movies. The movies are selected by second reel, Moon and Sunshine. And as selected by the concept, Spider-Man and It's a Boy-Girl Thing. So now we're going to get started here as we start with the question in the movie of Moon. In Moon, the newer version of Sam becomes frustrated when the older version keeps dancing to what pop song instead of listening to him? This is a tight match so far, Paul.
Yeah, it's looking really interesting so far. A bit of a tough round one for both teams, and I think these next couple of rounds get decided.
Yeah, definitely. It's still definitely anybody's game. There's a lot of points left on the board. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Going to start with Thomas.
Walking on Sunshine.
And Matt.
Walking on Sunshine.
And Jake.
Sorry, Michael. I said Starman.
And Michael.
Walking on Sunshine.
That is correct. So everybody but Jake getting that.
Walking on the other movie that they chose. How interesting.
Okay, so now we are at 17-15 as we move into the next question, Paul.
So the next question is from the movie Spider-Man. The question is, what is the first phrase that Peter says when on the roof trying to figure out how to activate his web powers? What's the first phrase you would say, Boatman?
Please help. I'd be polite, you know. You don't want to.
Now I want to cut of Tobey Maguire just yelling that off the building. We need an answer from you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Michael first. You're muted, but fly is incorrect. Let's go to Thomas.
Up, up, and away.
That is also incorrect. Let's go to Jake.
Go web.
And Matt.
Go Webs, go.
We had Go Web. I think it's just Go Web.
It is not Go Web Go. It is
What's specific?
They do not say go. I can pull up the scene if y'all want
He
to.
does say that.
I'll
But
say
like,
it later on in the same, but it's
You want to challenge, or can we move on?
Well,
No, I don't think Matt had any issue with it at all.
Sorry, I thought Thomas was looking at it like it was.
we just wanted to clarify.
It was just frustrating. I'm sure that it was close, but yeah, go ahead to the next one.
Okay, your next one in the category of Sunshine, or in the movie of Sunshine. What is the name of the ship that held the first crew that attempted to jumpstart the sun?
I'm sorry, you broke up.
Technical repeat then. What is the name of the first ship that held the first crew that attempted to jumpstart the sun?
I wish there was a way for this to be Walking on Moon, but unfortunately we could not figure out how to write that question.
It is funny that the last one, Sunshine, was part of the game.
Yeah.
I didn't even plan that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Starting with Matt.
The Icarus 1.
Jake.
Icarus 1.
Michael.
Icarus 1.
And Thomas.
Icarus 1.
That is correct. Clean sweep all around. I believe we are at
20 to 17.
Yep, 2017. A good year for movies.
And your final question in this round comes in the film It's a Boy-Girl Thing. You might find that on the Criterion channel. Neil is applying for what college?
Nell,
sorry, yeah.
You got to turn in your movie fan card for that one, Paul.
Yeah.
I
I thought it was a Dead Poets crossover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Going to start with Thomas.
Yale.
And Matt.
Yale.
And Michael. And Jake.
Little girl's going to Yale.
That is correct. So with that, the round ends 22 to 19. Taken as we move into round 4, which is the revenge of the reveal round. In this round, the team in the lead and the other team are going to get to pick from the available categories that are non-strength categories left on the wheel. And then we will be giving those questions to the other opponents. There is no stealing and there is no multiple choice in this round. Each question is worth 2 points. So make or break round for both teams. So Concept, you're in the lead. We will bring Cody in and we will give you the categories. Oh, that is not Cody. There's Cody. And we will give you the categories that you have available to you. Those categories are Frank Capra, comedies, animation, recent releases. And you can also give them their strength of 2000s present sci-fi, but you cannot give them either of your strengths.
Okay, so we need to figure this out. So
We're up by 3.
we're up by 3, so we have to either go. Do you think they studied the Capra? Like, do we need to figure this out as far as
Well,
between that or
here's
animated?
here's my viewpoint. Capra is at least a select set of films that you can study. Animation can go from anywhere to any point. So I think it's more broad, and I don't think they could. You can't study animation. You either are good at it or not. And I don't think
And we
they'll be
study for
upgraded.
Capra, so we think that if they
Yeah, and if they give you the other one, I think that's a mistake. So
I could put back Capra anyway, so they
let's go
so I
animated.
give them animation.
original plan, yeah, animation.
Okay.
You want me to take this?
I'd like to take animation.
Okay. Right on. Go right ahead.
I mean, let me call I'm basically a cartoon. Your first question, second reel, and there is no multiple choice. You
Question.
can't. There's no
Are
multiple.
these 1 point apiece?
2 points. 2
2
points.
points. Oh, okay.
Oh, Cody is saying something. Cody, what?
Nazario said, "Can I tag in?" So, never mind. That's a really dumb reason.
Okay.
Yes.
Second reel. Your first question, and these are worth 2 points. No multiple. In Monsters University, what is the name of the villainous fraternity that houses Johnny Worthington and Randall Boggs? Five,
You can use the repeat if you think you know it.
3,
I'm not going to work on it now.
1. Any answer?
Monsters.
We were looking for Roar Omega Roar.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Category animation. Who voices Neptune's daughter in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie?
Wow.
Who's like a somewhat famous celebrity lady in like the early 2000s?
5, 4, 3, 1.
Dakota Fanning.
Looking for Scarlett Johansson. ScarJo. Your next question. What does the Witch of the Waste curse do to Sophie in Howl's Moving Castle?
It makes her an old woman. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 big points.
I only know that because we got that in our match against Jeff last year.
Someone watched a fan league match.
That's true. Yeah. Good match.
Okay. Your next question. What type of bug is Ray in The Princess and the Frog?
I think he's a fly. Like a little fly or a bee or something.
Dragonfly, fly.
He's just a regular fly, I want to say.
Say it.
3.
Fly, final answer.
That is incorrect. It's a lightning bug.
Nah.
Lightning bug.
Will Firefly do the same?
Yeah, Firefly, lightning bug.
Yeah, 10 million lightning bugs. Everyone knows the Owl City song. Same thing. Interchangeable.
And your final question. Who directed An American Tail?
I got nothing.
Don Bluth, final answer.
That is correct for 2 big points. Okay, now second reel is in the lead, 23 to 22, if I'm not mistaken.
That is what I have as well.
They get to choose what to give to concept. Second reel, here are your options that you have left. You have Frank Capra, comedies, recent releases, and you can also give them their strength of offers.
Okay, so we're not going to give them Oscars. I'm quite confident they've studied Frank Capra.
What are the other 2? Recent releases and what else?
Recent releases and comedy.
I think they know recent releases pretty well.
Yeah.
I figured they would know recent releases since everybody here goes to the movies quite a lot.
Yeah. Comedy's pretty broad. You could get all sorts of stuff, which I don't know. These guys are champions, so I don't think any of these are really going to scare them too bad, but I think that's kind of our best option.
I mean, Frank Capra is not a strength, right? That was just a leftover from a wheel?
That was a leftover, but if we studied, I'm sure they definitely studied a lot more. So,
well,
we need
to give them animation, man. Damn it. Okay, I'm saying comedy, but
that's
you like
it. Comedy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Comedy, yeah.
And Paul, will be giving concept their questions in the category.
Yes. Again, remember, only 2-point opportunities, no multiple choice. Your first question in comedy. In Billy Madison, how long does Billy have to finish each grade of school?
Okay, so it's 2 weeks every. Yeah. So the question was, how long does he have to finish a grade or the whole
school?
You would have to use a read.
2 weeks, 12, so it's 24 weeks.
I think so.
Okay. Oh, you want to go first?
That's 2 months.
Yeah, but I think 24 weeks. No, not 2 months. Yeah. I'll just say 24 weeks.
Yeah, 24 weeks.
24 weeks, final answer.
That's incorrect. We have the answer is 2 weeks.
Oh, wait, what was the question?
You said school, though.
You said school, right?
It said how long to finish each grade. Would you like to challenge?
No, we just didn't hear the question right. Sorry. No, that's on me.
All right, your next question in comedy. In Superbad, what college are Evan and Fogel accepted into?
Dartmouth. Final answer.
Yeah,
Did you guys hear that? Or?
Yeah.
That's not what we have on the doc. I did not.
That is correct. I'm pretty sure that is correct, though. I didn't check this, but I'm pretty sure
if you want a
Dartmouth
couple
is
minutes
correct.
to check it, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. That answer is correct. We had the wrong answer. We fixed it. That's 2 points for concept. Your third
What's the score
question
now,
in
sorry? What's the score,
it's going to be 24-23, right, Bowman?
Yep.
In our favor?
Yes, you are in the lead. Your next question. In Animal House, what kind of animal does Bluto accidentally kill in Dean Wormer's office?
So
So
what kind of animal?
animals that could be like kept maybe as a pet in an office,
A bird,
like a bird.
lizard, bird. Do we have to be specific on the bird?
You can
Parrot?
just choose whatever. Choose whatever.
Parrot, final answer.
Incorrect. The answer is a horse. It's a horse.
In the
Yeah,
office.
if you'd seen it,
Yeah, it's fun if you've seen it. Yeah.
Your next question and the second to last question. In comedy, in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, how much money was the wager on Janet Colgate between Lawrence and Freddie?
It's been a while since I've seen this.
I haven't seen it, but I mean, are you sure? Is it in the millions? Can you
It's in the
remember?
millions. I think it's like 5 million. It's not a million. That would be annoying.
3.
5 million, final answer.
Way overshot at 50,000. 50,000. And your final question in comedies: who directed The Great Race?
Well.
5.
I'll just throw someone out.
Yeah. It's an older type of movie.
Michael Ritchie, final answer.
That is incorrect. Looking for Blake
Edwards. It's a Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon, thing. And not the best round, but they do still have the lead going into our final round. The score is 24-23. Anything can happen as we get into our fifth round, which is the Pick Your Poison round. Bowman, you want to explain that whole thing for
Yes.
viewers at home?
So, the Pick Your Poison round is going to work like this. Each team's going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. Concept gets to pick first, and the categories that they will be picking from tonight are war, comedy, action-adventure, sci-fi fantasy, romance/romantic comedy, 2000s, directors, and Chris Nolan. We'll let them pick their categories right now. We'll get back right now. Okay, our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. It is 24-23. Concept is in the lead, and they picked comedy for 1, fantasy sci-fi for 2, directors for 3, and Nolan for 4, whereas Concept picked fantasy sci-fi for 1, 2000s for 2, Nolan for 3, and action for 4. We'll start with second reel. So second reel, your 1-pointer for
Thomas is taking this.
Yep.
Thomas.
And I'll give second reel their questions. You give their questions. Okay. Second reel, Thomas, your 1-pointer in fantasy sci-fi. Robert De Niro plays a character named Captain Shakespeare in what 2007 film directed by Matthew Vaughn?
Moondust?
That is incorrect. Looking for Stardust. Stardust is the name of the film.
Ooh.
So we do stick with second reel for your 2-pointer, Matt, in 2000s.
All right.
Matt, your 2-pointer in 2000s. Who stars in the films Across the Universe and 21? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
Okay, first repeat for second reel. Who stars in the films Across the Universe and 21?
Want to use another? We can.
No, I'm not going to be able to pull it. I can't pull it.
The correct answer is Jim
Sturgis.
Sturgis. Jim
Yeah.
Sturgis. Okay, so we stick with second reel for the 3-pointer in the category of Christopher Nolan.
All right, we got this.
Okay, there's 3-pointer in Chris Nolan, and you can confer. In Memento, what is the first and last name of Stephen Tobolowsky's character that Leonard uses as an example to explain his condition?
It's Sammy Jenkins. Or is it Jenkins?
5, 4, 3, 2,
You want to use a repeat?
1.
Final answer.
Repeat. Final answer.
I heard him say final answer. That is correct for 3 points.
Good job.
Have it
All
right.
right, going over to Concept with second reel taking the lead on that one. It is currently 26-24. Concept of this 1-pointer in the category of comedy is going to Michael. Your question: who plays Rita in Groundhog Day?
Andy McDowell.
That is correct for 1 point. Concept getting 1 point back there. It's 26-25. And your 2-pointer in the category of sci-fi fantasy. This is to Jake, by the way, just to be clear. What Oscar-nominated actor plays Captain Miller, commanding officer of the Lewis and Clark in Event Horizon?
Oh my god.
5, 4.
I'm gonna use repeat, Michael. Yeah, repeat.
All right, the repeat for Jake. What Oscar-nominated actor plays Captain Miller, commanding officer of the Lewis and Clark in Event Horizon?
Did he get an Oscar nomination before?
You're going to need an answer in 5,
It's between 2
4,
and 7. It was wrong.
3,
Lawrence
2.
Fishburne.
Final answer?
Final answer. Right, it's one.
Yeah. One person. That's right. Yeah, my bad. That is correct for 2 points.
I was thinking Sam Neill, and he didn't get nominated. Oh,
Okay.
What was Lawrence Fishburne nominated for?
What's left got to do with it?
what's left to do?
That's it.
Okay.
So
now we
that
go-
ties the game. They take a 1 point lead. Sorry,
1 point lead.
It's a 1 point lead. It's 27-26.
So we get a second reel for your 4-pointer, gentlemen. If you hit, you send it back to Concept. If you miss, then Concept wins. Are you ready?
Yep.
In the opening of Bad Boys, Mike gets mad at Marcus for dropping what inside his new car?
I think it's a candy. Isn't it like M&M's or something? They like go up into like the heater or something like that.
I thought it was French fries. Pretty sure. It's French.
5, 4,
Are you sure?
Not positive.
2,
Repeat the question.
1. Okay.
'Cause I'm-
You have one repeat left.
I know
In
it's
the opening of Bad Boys, Mike gets mad at Marcus for dropping what inside his new car?
Because I might be thinking of a different movie. I just remember something like that. But if you're, because I know that's from a movie, something where you think it.
because he's got a milkshake with him. So I was thinking he'd have a shake and fries.
Or even the shake
5.
itself.
He didn't drop the shake.
Okay.
2.
If you're good with it, I'll go with it.
French fries, final answer.
That is correct!
4
job,
points
man.
and the lead.
Good job, Thomas. Good job.
Oh man! All right, so we take it back to Concept. This question is your 3-pointer and directors. This will tie the game if you get this correct. If not, you still have your 4-pointer to go. Your category is directors. This is for both of you. You can confer.
Okay.
And your
so I have
3-pointer. What was the first film directed by Sylvester Stallone?
Is it
Staying Alive?
No. It's the one that came out like 78. Is it
Was it the one that was McGregor's 5-point against Paul?
Fist? I don't know if he
No.
directed.
Okay.
So something like Kitchen, like Hell's Kitchen or something.
5.
We use repeat.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul. Paul, repeat.
Sorry, my correct connection was kind of yeah. Okay, I'm good now. Your question, directors. What was the first film directed by Sylvester Stallone?
All I can think is Staying Alive as like a definitive film.
That's like the 80s though.
Yeah, do you think he did anything earlier?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I might just say I might say Hell's Kitchen. Just
Okay. That kind of sounds right. Just use a question.
5, 4,
Hell's Kitchen. Final answer.
3. That is incorrect. The answer is Paradise Alley. Paradise Alley, which is a wrestling movie from the 70s. And your 4-pointer in Christopher Nolan. This is
Before you
getting
go,
the title.
congrats. Just this has been very tense, and whatever happens, man.
Your 4-pointer. This is for the win, for the title. The category is Christopher Nolan. It is a 4-pointer. Gentlemen, your question is, what is the name of the organization that hired Dom to extract the information from Saito in Inception?
Oh, shit. I think it's like Global Energy.
I mean, yeah. Use all the repeats.
Yeah. Oh my god.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
There you have 1 repeat left.
Yeah. This is
Is
our
it
last one.
one left?
Yeah, we've done.
Paul, repeat.
Yeah, sorry. Your 4-pointer, Nolan. What is the name of the organization that hired Dom to extract information from Saito? Yeah, Inception.
I mean, whatever happens. I think it's Global Energy.
Yeah, we'll use the last repeat. Just try and think
That's
of
it. We're done.
No, we got
That's
one
the
left.
last one.
You have 1 repeat left.
Yes.
We
As far as
do.
I know.
Oh no.
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 No, I used one in for the 2. We used the one for 3, and we just used one for 4.
Okay, go for it then.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me think about it.
It's time.
5, 4, 3,
This could be it, boys.
2.
Global Energy.
One.
Final answer.
And your winner, and the new reigning movie Warzone champions teams of the world, it is Matt Casual Chaos Color and Thomas the Truth Beans. Cobalt Engineering.
Oof.
Cobalt Engineering.
It's Cobalt with an O, by the way. Cobol. But yeah. Wow. What an insane match. Cobol Engineering. Cobol Engineering.
Cobalt Engineering is the correct answer.
Man.
So we're gonna go to our team champions.
Wow.
Real feel about the match.
Oh, that was an amazing match. Hands off to Jake and Michael, 2 of the best. I knew it was going to go down to the final question. And the Nolan putting that as your forward was a great strategy. I would have done the same in your shoes. It's just... And Michael, girls dig accents, so believe in your dreams. Anything can happen.
And like you said, man, they're a great team. I mean, they're the best team we've played since, I don't know, Michael and Paul. But that being said, I mean, a lot of things had to go in our favor. We got animated. We struggled through that. It's just, I don't know, I'm kind of lost for words. It's just, this feels great.
I think they played a perfect strategical game because they gave you the one thing that it was killing me that I couldn't help you with, and I knew you were going to struggle. But damn, Matt pulled 2 very big answers when he needed. I'm a little disappointed that they all missed Mongo because Shrek is better than Shrek on VHS. So everybody should kind of know that. And that Stardust one kind of hurt Thomas too.
Yeah.
That was just.
Well,
but they took no from you.
all kinds of
Like I was saying, strategically, they did it perfectly because they took Nolan for 4 points from you because they know you would get that. So it was a very defensive play that sadly just didn't turn out, but it was so close. It was so close.
I got to say something. I didn't listen to Cody at the beginning. I had him on mute, but I don't know what he said, but we won. So how does that feel? How does that feel, Cody? This one was for you. Just going to put that out.
Best of luck to Jake and Michael in the tournament. I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sure they're going to see the number one, so
we will gift you guys the number one seed.
They can have the number one seed and play to the tournament to come to lose again to the second reel.
You got that cheeseburger, Matt? You have that cheeseburger?
Yeah, I do have the cheeseburger.
Well, I think I figured it out, guys. Get some French fries to go with it. That's all I got.
Can I ask, who do you want to play? Who do you want to defend against or try to defend against? Because
I want to go run away to a small, isolated country and just hide for a little bit. But
okay, fair enough.
I wouldn't mind playing Blockbuster or maybe Wild Stallions. Test our luck against them.
Yeah. So there's a lot of great teams. We'll be watching the tournament very closely. So yeah.
Yeah. There's one team that, as of this video release, debuted yesterday, that will be trying to come for those titles. Hashtag Bombardment Society. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, now we're going to go to the former champions, Jake, Michael. That was an intense match. That was a great game. How do you feel about how that went?
It happens, you play in title matches, you play the best of the best. Sometimes you don't win every match. We played exactly the match we wanted to. We, like Nazario was saying, we played a perfect series. We just didn't get the answers correct, and that happens. We studied Nolan. Jake watched Inception. He just global Kobal, like it sort of just got melded in his brain, and that was the difference between the match. I'm not ashamed of this performance. Upset at Jake. I hope I feel bad, but yeah, it's hats off to them. They deserve it. They've been grinding for a couple of years, so we'll be back. I know that. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, I may be a curse this season. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty close to one. I can't catch a break. But again, we're number one seed in the tournament. I like our odds. Even if Boatman's going to suck his dick on camera, regardless what his new team is, they're probably not going to make it past this point. So, but it's great to mention your team instead of all the other teams that are in the tournament. It's going to be a tough tournament, but I think we'll win. No, this is my turn to talk. You shut your mouth. You high energy little puppet. So yeah, I can't wait. I think this is just ended up happening, and it's just a road bump. I think we'll be back in there, getting the belts back. We'll be winning the tournament, I believe. I think we have what it takes to get back to this point, and can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah. Anything else before we head out?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'm disappointed. That was a couple of mistakes I made that I shouldn't have. I guess, I don't know, maybe this is a reality check. We were kind of on an all-time high. At least I was, in the belts and all that, and I couldn't be more thrilled and honored for Matt Thomas to get the belts. I really wanted to defend them. 80s and Apocalypse couldn't have done it before, and I really wanted to be the team to do it. And yeah, there's a bunch I could say about what could have happened and questions, but I don't want to be that kind of person on camera, and it's just what happened in the end happened. Third match where I've lost because I was hitting the 4-pointer on the 4-point and they hit theirs. It happened with Eli, it happened with Ethan, and it happens today, and it's never a good feeling in that situation, but I guess you gotta move on.
Yeah, like we did everything we needed to do. We were answering questions to tie and to win. So that's
Mungo and Cobol, like I couldn't be any more closer from the syllables and the pronunciation. It was just the letters itself, and
let it feed you, drive you. No, I feel good about our performance, but I mean, and they deserve to win. They played a better game than us today. We had our chance, just didn't capitalize.
And we have big things. Like, Jake still has a singles belt, and Jake will still have to defend that. So to get down on himself with just a match is nothing. Just, like Michael said, fuel your fire, get back in there, and see what we can do. I'm not going to stop being an asshole. I still hate the Criterion Collection, and I hope you hold that belt as tight as you possibly can, because I would like to remove it back from you guys. That's great. Fuck Multiplex at this point. I'm joining the heel community. I hate us all. Yeah. Peace out.
Okay. Well, Paul, final thoughts on that match?
Yeah, I don't think Michael's going to let me host another one of his matches in Warzone ever again. I think this is like the third time that it's happened, and not exactly worked out. But I mean, it was an amazing match. I mean, if this nothing more you want from a title match, going down to the wire. And those are the kind of tough questions I think you like to see people get and either hit or miss to determine things. You know what I mean? But yeah, just an amazing game by both teams, and two teams that I'm sure we'll see in many title matches in many leagues for months and years to come.
Yeah. So that being said, from the new champions second reel, from the former champions concept, from their managers Cody and Nazario, and from Paul Oyama, this has been Multiplex Movie Warzone, the team championship. Yes. Bye.